Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you'll get twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust we have found each other for a reason. I always set the intention with all my messages. They are timeless. They find the people they're supposed to, because I trust my guides, I trust your guides to lead us towards each other for a reason. And I found that everyone who reaches out to me and who I've worked with, in a private one-to-one way with, it's almost been like we have been brought together for a purpose. And so I trust everyone who's been guided to this channel is for a reason. So just trust in that. There's obviously something we can bring to each other. So I didn't do a message last night because I decided to have an early night. I told you all I'd been feeling this week really, like, I felt like momentum building. I almost felt like something was building, pressure was building, I felt pressure building, not so much on me, but just energetically, I felt like a pressure building up. And then last night just felt like such a light, the best way to say it, a light release. I felt like some sort of pressure being lifted off, like when you loosen the lid of a pressure cooker and it goes psh, that steam comes out. So I didn't mean to sound like someone doing the toilet, but that's what I was trying to impersonate the sound of the steam. But yes, that feeling last night. And then today I felt back to my usual self. So just in time for the full moon coming in on the 1st of May. I don't know what that big loud clap was. I'm just a goofball tonight. Don't ask me what's going on. So, and I won't be on tomorrow night because I'm doing my Zoom event. So it's going to be huge. Full moon in Scorpio and Beltane. So very powerful beginning, very powerful phoenix rising from the ashes energy. And I'm so excited about this one. So thank you everyone who's taken part, and I've sent out the links. And I really, really look forward to connecting with you all on that call and bringing through the beautiful love and really anchoring in that love with Mother Mary and Saint Joseph and Mary and Yeshua, and also Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. We bring through wisdom and codes. And it's just going to be lovely. And obviously Goddess Isis, and we'll be working with Kuan Yin as well for that unconditional love, and to help really embrace all the love we have inside of us and just enhance it, make it grow even bigger and share it with others. So let's get into tonight's message for the full moon. So let's tap into energy and see what's to come through. So calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. So let's clear the energy and then we're going to get into this message. I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message, channeled straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. This song has come through recently. I'm hearing it again. You make me feel brand new, 'cause God bless me with you. You make me feel brand new. You make me feel brand new. I can't remember who sings it. So someone, your love and your faith and your healing has really helped made this person feel like they've got a new lease of life, which definitely this full moon energy is bringing through as well, this transformative energy. Couple of things. First of all, I went to see the Michael Jackson movie today, and I was not prepared for just how emotional it was going to make me. It was making me highly emotional, first of all, because a lot of the things he says about how he felt as a child, I remember saying the exact same things. So that really, really hit me as well. Especially the part about the animals weren't pets to him, they were his friends. And that was always something I said to my own family. You know, when I grew up on a croft, and I was always surrounded by deers and stags and rabbits and even adders. There was everything, and I wasn't scared of any of them, and I just felt like they were all my friends. And you know, I just remember one of my earliest memories was being surrounded by butterflies. I had maybe 5 or 6 like butterflies, like red admirals, just flying all around me. And I remember going, my friends are here, because I just felt like everything was my friends. Nature was my friends, animals were my friends. Everything around me was my friends. And I was painfully shy of actually having real friends. Even though I have 2 amazing best friends I've had my entire life, they were really the only 2 people who I've still got as my friends now, like from 46 years. But it was just really emotional, especially when you see, you know, it was just very emotional. So I'm not going to tell you too much, because you should go and see it. If you're a fan of his music, if you understand that he was just this childlike, pure-hearted soul, he just wore his childlike, pure heart outwardly, and sadly it was taken the wrong way, I feel, in so many situations. But I would recommend it. It's emotional, both for sad things and for good things. Like, I was crying for all of it. it was sad bits like crying, but the good bits like, oh, I'm crying with joy again. So I must recommend it, but very emotional, so take some tissues with you. That's all I've got to say. So the other night I had a video, and on my other channel, Cosmic Coalesce, which you'll find details about down below. Now, not on that channel, it's just for short meshes and things like that. This is purely twin flame guidance. My other channel is just spiritual guidance and collective meshes. And the other night, not last night, the night before, as I was getting ready to record a love message, I felt Thoth energy coming through, and that Egyptian energy. And it was so strange. I got up yesterday morning and I picked up my Priestess Oracle deck, this one here, and I just split it for no reason at all, and it was Thoth card. And the night before I'd pulled a card, and it was the Isis Temple card, but right behind that in the book was the Thoth card. So I definitely felt there's a strong Egyptian energy coming through. And today in meditation, I saw pyramid codes. Now, there could be, some of you could feel you're getting some sort of pyramid codes. So I know there's a pyramid chakra below your earth star. So somebody could be getting some sort of pyramid codes downloaded through your guides and your angels and things. So you could be feeling, you can see a lot of pyramids and stuff in your third eye. But Thoth could definitely be significant to many of you, and I definitely feel tomorrow, the full moon in Scorpio is going to really bring in a magical time, both with Thoth and his magic, but he's more the divine masculine energy, but also with goddess Isis and that beautiful alchemical magic, and finally finding that magic within to transform your outer reality, and it's very, very simple to do, through love. That's it. love. You don't need anything material. You don't need anything. You don't need a huge bank balance. You don't need anything at all. You don't need any of the other stuff. All you need is love and faith that love can change anything. It can do anything. It can change the world. So that's what I feel. Magic come through tomorrow. So alchemy and creation. I never even read that after I was too busy talking about, Thoth and things, but look what came through. Now this card is all about using your alchemical, your natural alchemical ability to turn negatives into positives in the most profound way, and how you can change your life overnight just by alchemizing all the negative feelings and negative people and negative situations out your life. So let me see what else wants to come through. I'm going to pull a moonology card. Tell me a bit more about this full moon and Scorpio energy come through here for the twin flames. Now, I also had a dream last night, which was interesting. I was hanging out with someone. I don't know if anyone watches Strictly Come Dancing in this country. I was watching it with someone from that. We were just hanging out as friends, and my kids and stuff were around as well. Don't ask me why. I hang out with all different kinds of people in my dreams. And anyway, we drove to this large body of water, and we were supposed to get on a boat. And I said, I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to hold off. It's too choppy, and I'm going to wait until the water calms down a bit. So I made a choice. I'm going to avoid the choppy water. I'm going to avoid the rough sea, and I'm going to come back and wait until the water calms a bit and wait till things settle down a bit. And there was also a moment where I don't know how I found myself in this little, it was like a cafe or something, and they had this thing where you could stand. They were offering some sort of prize or something like that for the person who could hold their balance the longest, and it was stacks of huge gold cubes. And anyway, I, for some reason in the dream, decided that I was going to do this. Now, I was holding my balance for a long time. I had my arms out and I was standing on one foot, and I was just balanced. I was feeling so balanced and so good. And I was kind of showboating a bit, like, oh, look at this, me on one foot, my arms out, feeling quite balanced. And then suddenly, the gold blocks began to edge out from underneath me. And then before I know it, boom, the whole tower of blocks came down. But what was amazing, I landed on my feet, my arms still out, and in my mind I was thinking, nailed it, and everyone was clapping, going, woo! And I thought that dream was so weird. But then when I was journaling about it, it was making more sense to me, because I've made the right decision. I avoid anything that's going to, I avoid like choppy water. I wait till things calm down. I always wait for the right moment to do things until I feel things are settled down. Even, in all situations, if there was anything, like any disagreement or something, I always wait until things calm down to talk about it rationally. That's just who I am. So I like to wait, don't like to attempt the choppy waters. I like to wait till things calm down. But it was almost like significantly showing me that even when the tower fell, I still remained balanced. So I do feel the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because maybe this is for a lot of the divine feminines right now, where you have been choosing your battles wisely. You have been choosing to wait and set sail onto calmer waters with your journey ahead, rather than heading out onto the choppy waters. But also, you've been so balanced, even at times when everything is falling down underneath you. The thing the ground you've stood on has fallen away, and you've still managed to remain balanced and calm. So that could also be significant for someone. Someone else could have had similar dreams. So, and also another interesting thing that happened, I'm sorry, I'm just talking about my dreams because I feel somebody else could have had a similar situation. Not last night, but the night before, I had a dream with my ex-husband. nothing crazy. We were just having a normal day in the dream. But then just as we went to have an intimate moment, I felt really sick, like I thought I was going to throw up in my mouth. And to be fair, I was getting a bit like that towards the end of our marriage anyway. I shouldn't really say that. But anyway, but in the dream, it just felt really weird. I felt completely like I had to wake up because I thought I'm going to be sick. And I actually woke up thinking I'm going to be sick. And then it was gone. And then my masculine appeared. So in the dream, my masculine basically stopped, which was so weird. My masculine basically almost like blocked this intimate situation in dream state. So I don't know if anyone else has had that experience before, but it was very strange, and just shows you how powerful your masculine higher self is as well. So it says stars and timing. So I can never say, is it Newt or Newt? I can't remember, but this is all about destiny and timing, and how depending on your soul's contract, you know, nothing will actually come to pass or happen until it's the time, until it's the correct time, until it's the time of your soul contract for that to happen. So definitely something here about destiny and time and energy healing. So there's something about you and this person that's had to go through a lot of healing. It could have been physical, because I don't know why I'm feeling like painful legs. Painful legs, so somebody could have had like a back injury or something. Or you could be like an old athletic injury or something, if somebody maybe was an athlete. So somebody with a lot of leg pain who might have to constantly, maybe not use pain relief, but constantly attend like physio or something like that. But there's definitely something here someone had to heal. So I'm just listening for a moment. Silent wisdom with the Sphinx coming through. Now, and there's the Isis Temples card that I was picking up on the other night as well. There's something about you, Divine Feminine, with the silent wisdom and the Osset Temple coming through. You have been subtly guiding your masculine for a long time. You have this deep inner knowing of what the journey has always been, and your while your masculine was very closed off at points to their divine wisdom, you have always been a silent guide in the dark for this person. You have been, and I'm looking at Newt here with this bridge shape, you have definitely been a bridge for your masculine between them and the divine. So let's see. Okay. So we have Osiris on the bottom, heavenly messages. So there's definitely something coming through to you both. So this is like shared guidance is coming through now. And Osiris is obviously very much the rebirth energy. He's very much the resurrection code frequency for the masculines in particular. So they're connecting now with their heavenly masculine energy. Imset, air spirit. So this is clearing away any mental blockages, and it's also spirit working through the physical body. And Matt, the cosmic justice. Now I've just recorded another message for my members there, and justice was a heavy theme throughout that message. So I feel for the full moon here, a lot of you are about to experience some sort of justice for the past Now this could be the end, because we're coming into, we've just started a 7-year cycle. And I feel this is a lot of you. This is justice for just for your patience, for the fact you haven't given up. And the joy and pleasure card with Bast here on the bottom. So I feel there's some sort of justice coming in here, and a chance to really feel lighter and freer and happier in your life. It's almost like all the heaviness and things like that's going to be lifted. Oh, so Ashubitus, seeking assistance. So this is spirit guides that have been helping and guiding you to get to this place. And I really feel the masculine is wanting to say something, so I'm going to pull some tarot in a moment. But yeah, this card wanted to come out, and I wanted it to come out on its own, the Sirian Starseed card. So for many of you, you have a strong connection to Sirius, but there is some sort of star blessings coming in here. Now, if you see a lot of dark blue in your mind's eye, it could be you're working with Archangel Michael, or you're connecting to Jesus, to Yeshua. But also, it's a very powerful Sirian energy as well. So you may feel like you've got a lot of connections to the Sirians. And I just split the deck on Ra, your creative power. So many of you at this time, I feel like your creative projects are just going to take off. It's just going to be like something. If you've been sitting on a project for a long time and thinking, I don't have the time, I don't have the finances, I just don't have the energy to do this, whether it's writing a book or whatever it means to you, I feel this full moon in Scorpio is just going to bring through this sudden, and I just saw this card, and then I split the deck and I saw it again when I was shuffling a bit ago. Now it's come back. So it says fertility and creation, and I was just feeling this sudden epiphany moment. And look at all the lightning around Min. Look at all the lightning around. And Anubis, when I split the deck, it says guiding and protecting. So for many of you, there's definitely you're being guided towards some sort of new beginning in love, but also some sort of new beginning to do with your creativity and projects as well. Let me get, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a few cards and see anything that hampered this twin flame connection first of all, and then we'll look at the love in a moment. Can you give me any guidance on what hampered this connection in the past? Okay. Oh, okay. So, infidelity, betrayal, light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness, and now this knocked up card can mean that someone got trapped in a situation where someone got pregnant, but it also can be to do with somebody with a mother wound, or someone who was stuck with the mother of their child and couldn't leave, you know, or something like that. So it doesn't have to be a recent thing. This could be someone who was stuck with a baby mom or a baby daddy or whatever, and they have like teenage children with now. This is just someone who feels trapped by a family situation. So don't take it literally and go, oh my goodness, I think my person must have got someone pregnant. I just feel there's something, it says betrayal and epiphany moment, and so maybe someone has realised that they have been stuck in a situation with a toxic karmic cycle for no reason, because almost like what's the word I'm trying to say? They've been stuck in a really toxic relationship for a long time because of children. I think that's what I'm trying to say. And now this person could be seeing that. Yeah, I feel that's what's happening. And the swept up card here wants to come out. Falling in love, feeling intense emotions, head over heels. So I feel one of for some of you, this could be a situation where your person was still connected to someone from their past who they had family with. they're going through some sort of epiphany moment now, because they're looking back. They're looking back at their connection with you and seeing the difference. You know, with obligation here and attachment to someone who they have children with, but also the fact that they have something so much more powerful with you. So it says the runner escaping. Quick getaway. Look at that, the runner escaping. So this is definitely what could have occurred. This person, as I say, was still stuck in some sort of talk. Now, maybe this person had really was too scared to get involved with you because they were trapped in a past situation. So this person could really have been nervous about getting too close to you in case you trapped them the same way someone else did in the past. This could have been why this person was feeling the betrayal thing so much, because of a past situation. Because that knocked up card says trapped. So, but also there's some sort of epiphany moment now, and this person, I think, is realising that they ran when they realised they were falling in love with you so fast. Let's split the deck. So, frenemy, fake friends, two-face, hidden intentions. So this person could definitely have been listening to the wrong people. So it says doing too much, being excessive or overindulgent, missing someone, regression, and revisiting the past. So, and the cleanse here on the bottom, a time to detox, to heal, ridding yourself of negativity and purification. So I feel this is what you've had to do, Divine Feminine, but also I feel your masculine has had to detox from some sort of toxic people in their life. And you know, this isn't for everyone, not just twin flames. If people do not make you feel good, they're not your people. Unless you're with people who make you feel uplifted and joyful, if people make you feel stupid or half the person you know you can be, they're not your people, regardless if they're family, friends. I don't care, you know, I don't care if you've known them 50 years or 5 minutes. If someone makes you feel good, that's someone who's meant to be in your life. They're someone who's there to really bolster you up and make you feel good. And don't try and make, you know, it's like try to fit a square peg in a round hole. If you and someone just don't connect anymore, you can't force that, because you never should dim your light or turn your light off to make someone else appreciate you. Never. So somebody had to hear that. I don't know who it was for, but you had to hear that. So let's see. Okay, so red flags and love bombing and machoism. So, and the long haul card right behind that. So someone that you definitely knew you were going to have a long stretch with. This is someone who you knew you had a long way to go. So, for example, this is someone that you know they might have been dealing with an ex who they had children with. That could be one of the issues. Toxic friends. Again, you could have been dealing with someone who had toxic friends, toxic social circle, the kind of people that was forcing them to, you know, do the most, stay single, have fun, you know, don't get tied down, just keep hanging out with us, all that kind of thing. But also you could have, your person could just have been stereotypical runner who just was not good at dealing with the fact they fell in love with you at first sight, because most past life relationships and twin flame connections or twin soul connections, whatever you want to call it, and divine connections, it is generally a love at first sight in this lifetime again, and you know it. You know it. Your eye contact lets you know it. You just, it doesn't matter. And it's not even just in divine connections. Have you ever watched someone on TV and you just feel a connection to that person, and you've never met them in this lifetime? You're from two different worlds. They could be, you know, You know, they could be a big movie star from Hollywood, and you could just be someone sitting on your sofa in, you know, Europe somewhere. But you can see them on the screen, you go, I know you, and I feel an immediate connection. And I know many twin flames, there is that that divide, that difference where one is a celebrity and one is, you know, just living a normal day-to-day life. Excuse me. I feel this, whoever this masculine is, are just telling me to get on because he wants to obviously want to get some message out. But I just feel it's so weird, you know, you just, especially when you see someone, you just know it, A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Now, I was getting that strong justice energy in something being balanced out. So this full moon is really going to balance something out. And could definitely be for someone with a Libra placement as well. So let's see. I'm a Libra moon, so I love the Libra moon because it really helps to balance me out emotionally. Be bold and make the first move, the cardinal moon. So someone could be getting urged here to reach out, make the first move. Don't hold back any longer. Oh my goodness, these two cards just flipped out on their own. So balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces also. So two cards of Pisces jumped out together. Whoa. Is there something happening with Pisces right now? Planetary wise? I have to Google that, but for two Pisces cards to jump out at the same time. So you could be someone with a strong Pisces placement, like a Pisces Venus or a Pisces moon or a Pisces sun, or maybe a rising sign. But Pisces is so significant for some reason. But this is just saying, find this beautiful balance between your spiritual side and your spiritual side and your practical side. And just meditate and contemplate right now. I mean, honestly, your meditations are so important with this full moon right now as well. It's really helping to ground us in even more. Time to surrender to the divine with the full moon. So that's, I always feel that makes it always sound very, very straight to the point. Surrender to the divine. But it's just literally saying, allow yourself to be guided by your highest good. Allow yourself to be guided for your highest good by your higher self. You know, that's all it means. And expect powerful change. Definitely I just feel like when you surrender to the journey, surrender to your divine path and what's God's will for you will happen, that is when the changes start to occur. So the end of a tough cycle now approaches, full moon in Capricorn, so Capricorn could be significant as well. And luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So, and have faith in your dreams. You know, I love this card so much, just because the sentiment behind it all. Have faith in your dreams. They don't always happen overnight, but they will happen, and they do happen, and I can testify to that so many times over. So just have faith and trust in your dreams. And split the deck, your commitment is being tested. So I do feel there's been a lot of tests ongoing for not just the twin flames, but for the collective overall at this time, and clearing and testing and purging. There's been a lot happening. But let's see, I'm going to pull some cards around the love. Can we connect to the actual positive, loving energies between the twin flames at this time and this full moon? And then I'm going to pull a couple of tarot and then an oracle card to close out. So let's see. A few cards around the love. Okay. So unsure and winding road. So that makes sense, because the energy I was picking up on was a masculine who could have been dealing with all of the above. A past relationship that maybe they had someone like as I say, a baby mother, a baby father, whatever, that was holding them back from moving forward. You could have also been dealing with someone who had toxic friends who was saying to them, oh, you're just out a toxic relationship. Why would you want to jump back into another relationship? It's going to end badly. You're going to end up being trapped again. You know, that kind of thing. Toxic friends who are definitely trying to keep them in a lower vibration. But also, you could have been dealing with someone who was just, they were running, you know, they were just looking at the road ahead and thinking, I'm just going to keep running, I'm going to keep running, then I don't need to face anyone, I don't need to face anything, I don't need to face anything that's upset me from the past. Awareness, detaching or filling life with other things. So that's exactly what I feel. Unsure, and this card says, questioning past actions and current decisions, needing time and doubts, and the winding road, having a long way to go, or taking many detours, complicated, and many lovers. So remember, you got the card of the long road and the machoism as well, someone who was very much, so I could be picking up on someone here who, this could be someone who just came out a long-term situation, that maybe they were in a bit of a toxic situation with either someone they had kids with or something like that. Now, even if it wasn't they had kids with the person, maybe they were like a stepfather or stepmother for someone else's kids, who knows, but I'm feeling that there was definitely a feeling of being trapped in a situation. This person could just have got free, because they could just have moved out or something, or moved home, and maybe they were just starting to have their single life back with their friends and stuff again. So maybe I feel could have been a bit of that going on, where this person was encouraged by their friends. I think when they met you, they were just not ready to settle down again because of a previous situation. And just, my nose is so tickly, I've been trying to ignore it. So that definitely could be the problem. But tell me what this person's current energy is, please. Soul searching, needing to work through some personal issues, looking now for the purpose, self-worth. So that's a mirror. So this person is looking now at, I feel that kind of, they're self-reflecting on why they've done everything they've done in the past here with you. Because I do feel this was definitely a love at first sight. It says loyalty, standing big, watching others, standing big. It's not standing big, it's standing by. Standing by each other through thick and thin, true love and devotion. How cute is that card? Oh my goodness, that little dog, it's so good little face, look, oh. So yeah, there's something here. This person is trying to figure out why they love you, why they feel loyalty to you, and why they ran from you, is what I feel. Give me one more card of this person's intentions here. So looking back, missing the moments you shared together, feeling nostalgic and reflection. I did say this person is missing you and feeling nostalgic. Divine match, following your destiny and a love that is meant to be soulmate and twin flame. And on the bottom of the deck, the swan, appreciating love and despite the hardships, compatible and contentment towards each other. So we've had, in the past, this person was unsure and unclear, indecisive. It was a long road. This person was trying to distract themselves and fill their life with other things. They could have been doing a lot with friends, you know, going boys' holiday, girls' holidays, whatever this was. In the present energy, they're reflecting on the love they have for you and how much they miss you, and looking back now and understanding just what a loving connection the two of you have. So that is what the full moon is bringing in for some of you. On the move. Now, in the previous message, I was picking up someone who's moving or in transit or moving away from a situation or moving from a group of people, or someone could actually be trying to buy a home after renting for years or something like that. So the divine might be helping this person to actually put down some roots. I'm going to pull just a couple of tarot because we're already very much a long video. And then I'm going to pull a message from Oracle deck. So, can I get a few tarot cards here, overall energy for this connection or this group of twin flames that's coming through? Two of Wands. So, now the Two of Wands is always prepared for something. You know you cannot just sit and do nothing anymore. You have to choose. So let's see. So someone's preparing to do something because they know they can't just sit anymore. Knight of Wands. Now, if there's ever a card you want to come out after the Two of Wands, it is the Knight of Wands or the Three of Wands. Because that means someone has made some sort of decision. They've made some sort of choice. And the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. So, Page of Pentacles is definitely someone reaching out. I mean, the Page of Pentacles is my reach out card for a start. Usually with a little text message or a hey or something like that. But it could also be someone who wants to maybe drop by and bring you some flowers or something like that. So the King of Cups. And we have the Devil card here. So this person has allowed fear and doubt, outside noise, I'm hearing outside noise. But this person has been self-reflecting here with the Hermit. And the Ace of Pentacles keeps wanting to come through. So I'm going to let it come out on its own. Yeah, so this person has definitely been reflective. Trying to look back at the past. Trying to figure out why they pushed away love. Yeah, why they pushed away something that felt so right. And that's what I'm feeling. It felt so right. So why did I sabotage it? Why did I push it away? It felt so right. It felt so good. The High Priestess. And I feel this person is now listening to their intuition. They're now understanding. They're listening to their intuition and they're wondering, that's what I feel like. This person's going, why did I reject someone who made me feel so good, so right? I feel this person saying they were the one. It felt so right. So what happened? And the Justice card right behind that. Tell me now what this person is seeing. Tell me what now this person is seeing differently. Tell me what this person is seeing differently. Tell me what this person is seeing differently now. What is this person seeing differently now? Wow, the Six of Wands. And look, seeing differently. The Hanged Man. They're seeing things differently. They are seeing that everything was right with you. Everything was good with you. There's something about when this person, yeah, see? The Chariot, their life was, when this person was with you, everything felt good, everything felt right. Life was moving in the right direction. This person could have been like fired up to take on a new career role, go back to school, about to learn a new skill. There was something about being with you, charged this person up and made them want to be better and do better in life. You made them want to move forward. But then something changed and this person shut down. That's what changed. You made them feel love. And when you made this person feel love, they just weren't ready because of a past situation. Yeah. Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands. They were burdened, but they were running from burdens that they hadn't fully closed out and dealt with. Four of Cups. That was a constant distraction and constant playing in their mind. So give me one more card about this person's future actions. Tell me this person's future actions here that this full moon in Scorpio is bringing in. Tell me this person's future actions. Oh my goodness. The Lovers. Wow. I'm just hearing this person saying, because this person's been trying to get me to talk a lot about them. And I feel it's because they want you to know that you are their main priority now. You are their main focus. This is all they're focused on now. I feel like everything else can just fall away. They now understand. Eight of Swords. They now understand that it was their own anxiety, it was their own negative mindset regarding the past and a past betrayal. This person was dealt a past betrayal that really damaged their psyche and closed their heart chakra. But really, when this person has taken time to reflect, they go, but why was I running from my divine feminine? She never made me feel like I'd been betrayed. She made me feel loved. She didn't make me feel like she was going to hurt me. She made me feel good. She didn't hold me back in life. She made me feel stronger and ready to take on the challenges. And that is what this person's seeing. Yeah, I just keep on seeing, you made this person feel like they could do anything. And that's what they're looking back at. They're looking back and going, you know, this person was the opposite. So Toth is in the bottom of the deck, just when I was talking about Toth. But, you know, it's just, I feel this person is now looking back and going, this person was the opposite of the kind of toxicity I dealt with in the past. But I know it was their fear and insecurity of being betrayed again. Okay, this card just jumped out on its own. I like to pick it on screen, but I will read a quick message from Hathor as well. So what time are we on? Oh my goodness me. Right, can I get a card to close out this message for the Twin Flame Collective or for the Spiritual Collective? Either one. Okay, one more shuffle through and I'll just tell me when to stop, please, and thank you. Stop this one. Okay. The High Council of Light. Whoa, look at that card. How fabulous. And Hathor's card on the bottom. And the Lyrans as well on the bottom too. I actually have had a lion's face just like this in the last couple of days. I woke up in the middle of the night and actually had this right here. And as much as I love the lion energy, I've had to say, can I get a little bit of space? Because it's like here. And as much as I love lions, I'm a Leo. I mean, come on, I love lions in particular. But to wake up in the middle of the night and have it right here, it can be quite daunting. So let me read these couple of messages to close out. I'm going to go and record another quick message for a message from Mary Magdalene on my other channel. So let's see. Hathor. Let's see. Hathor card. Okay, so pure love, creative expression and nurturing embrace. Now, I did say there's something about your creativity is coming to life here as well. But I felt this entire message, so much love was coming through. And even now you might not be able to see it, but even now in my aura, I can see my aura sparkling. It's just because there's so much love and light coming through right now from the divine. My love, you're stepping into a moment of divine expressive creation, guided by Hathor, the mother, the goddess of love, creative arts and soul nurturing. Her radiant energy surrounds you now, activating the love and creativity that flows naturally from your soul. She invites you to embrace the beauty in creation in all its forms, awakening the soul potential within you to bring love, joy, and sacred beauty into everything you touch. In this moment of your life, you're invited to become a vessel of pure love, not only for yourself, but for the whole world around you. Hathor guides you to nurture your creative spirit as you nurture those you love. She is the beauty way, and to remind you now that through embodied beauty in every single moment and every detail, you unlock the infinite potential of your higher being. Oh, trust in the uniqueness of your soul and the creation it came here to do, for it It is much needed. It is much more needed than ever. You are everything you ever wanted to be. Know this, and it will be revealed to you. Love yourself. Honor your creative flame. Let go of comparison and self-doubt. The trust is now for you to express your soul through beauty and love in your world. Hathor embraces you now. She activates your heart chakra, reminding you that this is the most powerful force in the universe. Love. Her nurturing presence fills you with the strength to enhance your reality through the energy of pure love. You can inspire the world and change our collective reality just with love. And the fact this card jumped out, and the fact that I was saying that right at the start, and I was feeling all those beautiful Egyptian energies coming through. And I love the fact that Hathor has just jumped out the deck for me to read that, because that's basically what I was saying about how love can completely change the world and change everything in your physical reality just through love. And, you know, I can't say enough how important, I can't believe that. I was just trying to get these cards on top, and look, the pack of cards was sliding and the Toth card came out. I may have to read that on tomorrow nights or something, but okay. Toth is definitely trying to be seen. So let me see. The High Council of Light. Let's read this one. Okay. Where are we? The High Council of Light. Let's see what this one says. I've never actually read this one, I don't believe. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Okay. So, Ascended Masters, Divine Leadership and Collaborative Purposes. So, beloved one, you have been summoned by the High Council of Light, 12 Ascended Masters of Divine Truth, Wisdom and Higher Service. Gather now to the etheric realms, inviting you to step into your role as a multi-dimensional leader. You're not here to walk alone. You're here to co-create and to lead alongside other divine ones. This is your moment of activation into self-mastery and collaborative purpose. You've crossed thresholds, released old timelines, and remembered your true light. Now you're ready to activate a new consciousness grid. The Council welcomes you into the etheric halls of divine light, a place beyond space and time where soul missions are woven together in harmony for the healing of Earth and the elevation of all beings. Each master offers you a thread of your soul's remembrance. Serapis Bey brings ascension clarity. Lady Nada brings emotional mastery. Kuan Yin holds the codes of compassion, and we'll look forward to working with her tomorrow. El Moria anchors in divine will. Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, and Goddess Isis and Goddess Ishtar and others stand as allies, not above you, but beside and within you, as active aspects of you, activating your embodiment of new earth leadership rooted in unity and self-mastery. Isn't that amazing? We're going to be working with 4 of those masters mentioned here tomorrow. You're being supported by the masters as at this very moment, asking you to connect, asked to be protected, asked to be guided as you serve your greatest ways. There is advanced etheric technologies available to assist your life, and the High Council works through this multidimensional system to upgrade your energy field, your light body, and your capacity to channel divine intelligence. You are receiving wisdom through pure frequency. You are being wired for more. Trust, open, and receive the gifts now. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. And I'm going to read it just quickly because I feel so bad that Toth has been coming through, both channeled, and it keeps on jumping out with the cards. So I'm going to read just a very short message. And if you're still watching, thank you for your patience. Let's see. Okay, should be the next page, I think. Yes. So, cosmic intelligence, timeless wisdom, divine records. Beloved seeker, Thoth, the keeper of universal records and cosmic intelligence, steps forwards to initiate you into higher realms of knowing. As a sacred scribe who holds the frequencies of all wisdom, past, present, and future, he awakens within you as expanded awareness that transcends ordinary understanding. Your consciousness is ready to receive a transmission of divine intelligence from Thoth now that will illuminate your path in unprecedented ways. This card is a gateway to an initiation into deeper knowing. The celestial records are opening up to you now, revealing secrets that your soul has long been prepared to receive. Thoth present invites you to trust your expanding awareness, to honour the insights flowing through you now, and to recognise that you are a living channel for divine intelligence. The wisdom you seek does not come from endless seeking, it comes from the silence of your own cosmic resonance. And I don't know if any of you remember, last week I was telling you I woke up in the middle of the night and I got this huge download about the way Earth works. The way it was like, I felt like it was almost like, it was almost like some sort of secret of the universe had been bestowed upon me. And about the whole way the Matrix had been made and the role that we all play. And this all came through to me. And I haven't really fully had time to absorb it all yet, but it did come through. And just when I was reading that there, it was making me think about that I had this huge download of, and the pyramid codes when I split the deck, that's what I was feeling. So pyramids could definitely be significant. Oh my goodness, I feel like I could channel all night with this message, but I'm going to go, because I've got a message with Mary Magdalene to record on my other channel. So I'm going to go and do that, and I send you all so much love. God bless you, God bless your home, God bless your family, God bless your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we've spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all on Saturday. Namaste.